All right. Welcome everybody to the podcast, the one and only Set Stories
Wait a minute.
podcast.
This is a Set Stories podcast.
I know.
I was looking for the podcast on how to make
It's
danishes. Well,
well, you've
whatever.
come
Since
to
we're
the
here,
Film Crew podcast, everybody. I know
Jesus.
it's been 2 years, you guys, since the last season. Thank you so much for listening. If you are, we love you guys. I know we've taken a little break, but reality has hit hard. We've been through a lot, but we are
All of
back
us.
for a
It
limited amount
things
of time, baby.
the
Season
sun.
seven,
Yeah,
seven.
the sun is lit. The light
Crazy.
is getting brighter
I
at the end of the
know.
tunnel. It's
With
really
a
good. We're really
250.
blessed. All right,
Yeah. Well, my name
2025.
is Hootie, everybody, and I of course have Charles with me. How are you, man? It's
I
been a
am
while.
adequate. It is. I am adequately satisfactory. It's been so long. I've been so bored that I had my first. We had our first baby. I was so bored. I didn't do anything.
And,
So,
and she's
been blessed.
adorable.
Thank
She's
you.
adorable. Good job.
Cut away.
I know, right?
Cut away to the baby. But yeah, it's been amazing. It's been great. We've been blessed. The peaks and valleys, but now things are looking better, which is why we're on the podcast.
Yeah.
And we're bringing guests back. One of the
Heck
guests that
yeah.
we wanted to bring on for so long, I did, because she was like one of the only cool people I met on set. This set I was working on. For real, I was like depressed on this movie. But you were cool as heck. I wanted to leave, but like you were like one of the only people I talked to, man. Miss beautiful, lovely Amanda Terry Mandy. Thank you for
Welcome to the
coming on.
show. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Awesome.
Likewise, likewise. You were like I said, you were doing makeup and all that on the show, but I know you do a lot of other stuff. You even have your own podcast. Like when I met you, you were starting your own podcast. Yeah, like tell us what's going on. What's up with you? How'd you get started? What's your motivation? Your website and all your work.
Well, my name is Amanda Terry. I've been a professional makeup artist and hairstylist for 14 years. I've been acting for seven, or I'm sorry, I've been modeling for seven, acting for about four. I also have my own mental health podcast, which is pretty much like a therapy session for everybody in entertainment. I also do abstract art. How I got started. I got started in like 2012. I went to makeup school. I got certified in beauty and special effects. And then I just started really busting my ass in the entertainment industry on set. And yeah, I worked really hard and now I'm here. So just believe in yourself and never give up.
Heck yeah, that's amazing. That
For
mental
real.
health is so, that sounds awesome. I'm gonna hear
Thank
it as
you.
soon as we're done for real, because I feel like we all need it now more than ever.
Well,
Yeah,
especially
a therapist needs a therapist. I say it all
Yeah,
the time. We're all fucked up. We just need to talk about it.
in
yeah,
this industry, for sure, like in most industries, but like in film, like for damn sure, it's needed.
Yeah,
At
because
least someone to talk to. We suppress a lot sometimes, and we're told to suppress it, but not anymore.
well, I
It's
mean,
okay.
we're all a little crazy to be in this business, and at least working on features, I can say, not just I mean necessarily probably on set, yeah, but
Mhm.
predominantly in features. I mean, it's trauma bonding at its finest.
yeah.
Trauma. Thank you. Trauma bonding. We were
It
just talking
is.
about the hoodie. We're like we bond through I just say hatred like that film.
Trauma.
But
But
on
that's
like
why one of my reasons why I wanted to start this podcast was to like connect with other people and to be like, am I only going through this? Like,
No.
why do I keep like, why? And then you hear so many people just going through the exact same thing. So
Yeah.
it's like
Mhm.
very comforting. And I just wanted to, so yeah, that's why we're here. So thank you for doing that. That's
No, of
amazing.
course.
Oh my
Of course.
God.
I'm gonna check out
Awesome.
that. I'm gonna check out that podcast. I thought we were
Yeah, heck yeah.
how you say self-help therapeutic get everything off your chest podcast. We're like just go in there and whatever stories you have to go off your chest,
Yeah.
like a Kiki, just come and say it. Like basically like whenever we're on set, we share stories and
Yeah.
people always try to one up each other's stories and it's so funny, especially the older people, you know what I mean, the older cats. And they be sharing their stories like in a very short amount of time, but it's like they have some. It's like, oh my God, like that was nuts, that was nuts. But like you say, it's trauma bonding. But like on some of these features, like do you have what was your most recent feature you worked on that was like intense, interesting?
Well,
Um,
I just got back on the like the end of May. Sorry, I'm so tired. On the end of May,
mhm.
and I was in a different state. I can't really say what state, and I can't say the name of the movie, but
Was that big, huh?
it was pretty wild. The elements. were a lot, you
Oh
know.
God.
It was a full feature in 15 days, which is pretty much unheard of.
Wow.
So, and I was
Yeah, it's usually 6 days.
I was hair,
Jeez.
makeup, and special effects.
Jesus. Oh
One
my
woman
God.
show, and that was grand. I loved it. And my most recent movies that are out that I can, talk about and all that, Gunslingers with Nicolas Cage.
That's one I worked with you on, right? The one
Nice.
at the White Horse Ranch with
No,
Casper and Tom Berenger? No?
no, that's Guns of Redemption. No, that's
Oh,
Tale of Two Guns. Tale of Two Guns.
Hell of Two Guns. Hell of
Yeah,
Two Guns.
no, the
Shout
Nick
out.
Cage movie just came out in April. These two movies
Nice.
just came out in April. Yeah, and then Guns of
Oh,
Redemption.
Nick Cage is in this. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah,
Holy shit, you worked with him.
yeah, and then right after I went home for 10 days and went straight back out to Kentucky, and then we filmed Guns of Redemption with Sean Astin, Casper Van Dien, Jeff Fahey. Um,
Wow.
and that one I was a one-woman show as well, and I also acted in that one. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, so that was a lot of work for me, but I did it. I pulled it off. I feel like I'm definitely just made for this. So
Nice.
yeah, we
How
made it.
did you? I'm interesting. Like you did makeup and acting. How did you balance those two jobs?
Honestly, I was in wardrobe doing touch-ups.
That's
Wow.
wild.
Yeah, like
I've
I would
I've
do.
never heard that before.
Yeah, I would like we'd be like getting ready to do the scene, and then I'd be like touching everybody up, and then call action, and then I'd do a scene, and then we cut, and then I'd do my touch ups, and then I'd touch up myself, and yeah.
That
What the
that actually
heck?
sounds like a good process because you're already on set. You're not like, hey, where's makeup?
Yeah,
Last looks.
and then I'll be like, okay, guys, gotta get back to my other job, and they'll start laughing. It's funny. But
Oh my
yeah,
God.
indie filmmaking, you have to be a team player, and well, you don't have to be, but you should be. Especially in entertainment, you should be a team player and just pick up the slack where needed. Or like, I my first love was acting and singing, but my parents did not want me to be a child actor, which I'm very grateful for.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now I'm very grateful for that now. But they put me in sports since I was 4 years old. So I was an athlete, playing three sports year round up until I was like 17. And then, I went to makeup school at 25. So it's crazy how life can put you where you felt you should have been in the first place. It's just timing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I
Oh
wanted
Yeah.
yeah.
to act and sing, and if I wouldn't have gotten to makeup, I mean, I think it would have happened either way because no matter what, I think it was meant for me, or I know it was meant for me. But it just would have happened in a different time or like a
Hmm.
different, way, I guess you could say.
hmm
That's amazing. See, this is what I love about hearing these stories. It's
Yeah.
like these amazing people. Like, what am I doing with my life? What the
Well,
hell?
it's not all just like making films, in my opinion, isn't the end all be all. I have other aspirations. It's just that
Hmm.
the process of making movies and going through it all, you learn a lot and you build character, you learn how to deal with a lot of different people. You learn how to adapt to situations. I think it's a great like if
You
anything
learn
like
a,
lesson.
you
You know
learn
what I mean?
a lot about life in general.
Yeah.
Like it taught me patience. It taught me like, I mean, I always try to lead with compassion over judgment, but it's just really it teaches you so much, like you said, Charles, like about how to deal with people and different personalities. And it's like you're on set with the same people for 12-hour days for however many consecutive days, and it's like you have to learn how to adjust and
Yeah.
yeah, just again, like really be a team player. I think that's the biggest part of film is the camaraderie.
hmm
Yeah. And the communication.
Oh God, the communication is
Too
so
much,
important.
too much
Communication,
communication.
communication is very, 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 very important. But it's nice to not have surveillance on.
Is it
Yeah.
That's
right?
like never. That's like
You
never.
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Makeup, you guys wear the headsets, the surveillances. You guys got those too?
Oh, honey.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Yes,
they
I
I
have
did
have
not.
to.
to.
I have to be on walkie. Are you kidding? Like,
Really?
yes. Like I'm like just in the trailer by myself until they call me to set. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Or like the
That's-
makeup room or what have you. Oh my God, yes, makeup has to have a walkie. Oh
I'm
my
gonna see what channel is makeup because I'm
Channel
usually
One,
channel one.
Channel
Okay,
One, the
so you
word
guys are
channel,
number one. There you
production,
go. The
the
grips were
word.
number 8. So
Oh
if you want to
God,
hear all the if you want to hear all the shit talking and
Yeah.
craziness, go to
Go to
channel
that one.
8.
I do. I switch over from time to time. Whatever. Sorry guys, it is what it is. I finally came out and said
What
it.
is some funny walkie-talkie for? I got so many things, but like, have you heard anything on the walkie? You're like, oh my God.
Channel no, it's just like channel one just sounds like a war zone.
Oh,
Like
re-
it's like
Yeah.
nonstop. It's like hot break, da, 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 make up to one, and it's like steppage, steppage, steppage,
oh
steppage,
yeah,
Yeah.
steppage. You're
yeah.
like somebody's keying. It's like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll be like somebody's keying, somebody's keying, somebody's keying until they stop because it's just like get off channel one.
Yeah.
Key
Yeah.
for the people out there, steppage means there's a conversation going on, and then it gets beated out because someone else tries to talk at the same
Yeah, they're
time.
both touching the button.
They're both touching the button. It's
Yeah, so
like,
it's like,
It's awful.
and then at the end of it, you just catch the last part, and you're like, copy.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
question mark copy.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's like if it's like something important too, it's like fuck, like you missed it. And the
Bro,
thing, like time's of
oh yeah,
essence.
switch the tail.
yeah, I have so much trauma because of surveillance and walkies. Like I remember I was a PA long, long time ago,
Oh,
not
bless
getting
your heart.
paid for it.
Bless,
Huh?
bless your heart.
I know.
Mhm.
Like honestly, like we were like the first ones in, last ones out, like for real. And I like quit because of the walkies. I couldn't understand what was saying out of that. Like it, like literally you need to like practice to be, because
No, it's
like,
just I think it's just people talking
Practice
fast.
more.
Like they need to slow down.
but it also sounds like this. And if you don't, and my name is a little weird, so I didn't know if they were yelling for me or if they were, because you know, if you don't reply back, you're like,
Oh,
that's
they
not a
freak
good
out.
thing because it's like you
Yeah,
They
got to
they
get
go
give
mad
to
at
help.
you.
hell.
They're like, where
Yeah,
were
they
you? Why didn't you
do.
reply back?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a little trauma, but it's always good to like get used to that and like use the surveillance
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
Walkie
sure.
practice. No, for
Yeah.
real.
But it is hilarious what happens.
Oh yeah. I do you guys ever get Mandy, do you ever get the phantom walkie where you're laying down in bed and you can still hear
Oh, I was just gonna say that. Like, there's multiple times where like I went to like reach for my like earpiece, and I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, or like reach for like the speak
The
like
button?
yeah, but honestly, especially on features, and like certain ADs have like just a very distinct voice or like presence that is just like you just hear that in your head
Yep.
all night, all night. Like you're just like, and it's
Yep.
so hard to come down from set. Like seriously,
Hmm.
again, depending on how many days you've been on set or for how long, because it's like you're used to being around chaos, a
Yeah.
circus, literally nonstop, and then you come home and it's just
It's
silent.
calm,
Hmm.
It's just
silence.
it's very hard to like readjust. It's like a mind trip for
And
sure.
that's why we have the little drinky poo, or little glass of wine.
No, that's why we go to therapy, Charles.
Hey,
Jesus.
that's why we should watch Mandy's podcasts.
Make up your mind with Mandy.
That's
Hey,
what
there
it's
we go.
called? Nice.
Yes.
I love that. Oh my God. I'm gonna write
Yes.
that down for
No, for
sure.
real. No,
So
it's
it's
good. I checked.
makeup, but it's makeup you are space your oh yeah, makeup space you are space mind with Mandy.
I love it.
It's not like YOUR, it's you are.
Nice.
It's a cool, cute way of spelling it.
Well,
Oh my
I
God.
had,
I love
I had
that.
to make it a little different.
No,
Yeah.
no, for real. No, that's the thing. Like your title, like it should stand out and be unique. That's
Mhm.
first big thing. Feature films, big thing. Distribution.
Yes. Yeah.
We did a lot
Yeah.
of that. So what? How was your special effects? How did you get into that? What are some experiences you had doing special effects makeup? Because this is people out there, special effects like makeup, the way people look. Kudos to them, for real, kid. Alien, all that stuff. Like I've seen your guys' work, and I've seen you do it in real life. It's amazing.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. It's pretty intense. Again, it just depends on the project, but I would say there was a show that I worked on called Miskatonic You, and or no, they changed it to the Resonator. I'm sorry, they renamed it to the Resonator. It's
The
on Amazon Prime
resonator.
now. There's season one, season two, but like that was probably some of the most intense FX makeup that I assisted on that because I don't make the molds and I don't like
Hmm.
make the prosthetics, but I can apply them and I can dress them.
Hmm.
So, my teacher and my colleague who was the lead FX on that, we had to make like a huge monster and like slime.
Wow.
I mean, it was huge. It was like a whole crane.
Yeah,
We
I
had
see it.
like,
I'm looking at it right now.
yeah,
That's
Holy
so cool.
crap.
we had to like slime it up. So like we would come in, they'd just be like slime, and we would just come in and just like completely just like slime it up. Like, yeah, it was pretty crazy. I'm trying to think of what other FX. I say
Wow.
I don't want to talk about that. I mean, I want to give some advice here. So, as a special
Yeah, go
effects
for it.
makeup artist, I think that you should always be prepared. You should always have random miscellaneous stuff in your kit that you may not need for that project, but you need to bring it with you. Like, so for instance, on the last film that I worked on, it was really hard because I had to travel, to another state. So I could only bring whatever makeup, and especially if you're in a rural area in a very small town in Midwest, I guess you could say,
And
middle
good
America.
ducky.
No, just middle America, like where there's absolutely nothing. You have to kind of depend on Amazon.
Mm.
So
Uh,
for instance, like when I flew out there, when I got to the airport, my makeup bag was 73 pounds itself, but I had already taken out so much stuff, and it was still over. I mean, and it was a huge suitcase. So what's crazy is my intuition told me to bring certain things. It
Mm.
was very interesting, I guess you could say. I none of it was in the script or what have you, but I was like, okay, bring this white Mayron paint, bring this hair, like this coiled hair, like for a beard, just in case, like just bring
mhm.
these certain things. Sure enough, I had to paint one of the guy's heads like literally white to like match one of the stunt doubles. And if I wouldn't have
Hmm.
had that makeup, we would have been screwed.
Nice.
I had, the hair for the beard. Out of nowhere, they were like, "Hey, we need a beard for the stunt double." I literally busted out and just made a beard like within like 10 minutes. Like it's
You
just crazy.
made a beard in
Yeah,
10.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's
Damn, I can't even grow one in a month, and you can make it in 10 minutes.
yeah, but it was really hard with the elements and having it stick to the face because we were sweating. It was sweating so much. Like
Yeah.
it was the hottest time of the year and like record breaking humidity. So every single crew member literally looked like they jumped into a pool, and that's
Oh my God.
like I'm
Sheesh.
not joking. Like literally drenched in sweat and like mud and like
Oh God.
See,
yeah,
that's the thing. The conditions in making a movie, like we don't really hear about that. We don't see the final product, but like no one. This is where good actors. This is why some people be getting Oscars and all that. Like they're acting, you know what I mean? But they're also doing it under certain conditions. You
Yeah.
know.
it makes you
Uh,
stronger. Like working on set and like on location in the elements definitely tests you and it makes you
mhm.
stronger. You
Yeah.
know,
There are some help out there for situations like that, like magazines, crew stories, and all that. I used to read the ASC, and they had a lot, the American Cinematography, but they had a lot of those like survival techniques. Makeup have I've read your guys' magazines before, but this shit would be like super important because if you get a gig, you know what I mean, you never traveled, you never worked in those conditions where you're like, I don't want to say no, but I also don't want to disappoint. And having your arsenal with you is essential, even like the things
Yeah.
that you may not need, but it's better to have it to not need it to need it to not have it. But also
right?
like when you're traveling, you're right, like the weight. That's one thing I've been talking to camera people about. They're like, bro, like you have to be really selective on. But with camera, it's different than makeup because you guys have
It's
different.
easier for camera because you can bring all your lenses. What happens
Yeah,
with
you
makeup is
can.
like
You only you could do without certain things. But with you, it's like, oh shit, like you say, if you didn't have that white paint or whatever, then you guys would have been screwed. And in the Midwest, there isn't really any film. So to order stuff,
Hmm.
Amazon, you know what I mean? You can't just go to Nigel's,
I was
and
just
pick
gonna
that
say
shit up.
Nigel's. It takes like 3 days. You know what I'm saying? So
Uh,
and
Yeah.
last year when I flew out there, for gunslingers, the telekinesis, the my latex, my Prozaid, all of it froze on the plane.
Oh my God.
And that's like special effects makeup is very expensive. Like it was like $300 worth of makeup that completely froze, and like
oh
Dang.
shit.
we had to replace or like make it work or whatever. Like for instance, like I didn't fly with blood. I got my bin nye blood powder, and then when I got there, I got laundry detergent, and then that's how I made my blood.
Oh,
Instead of flying with blood where it can explode. So
yeah.
you just learn certain things. Obviously, I wouldn't say from making mistakes, but just from certain things not going how you would have expected them. So
Hmm.
you kind of just have to really figure it out on the fly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of entertainment is putting out fires and figuring it out. Like now,
Yeah.
like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now,
That's what I love about it too, though. That's what makes it exciting at the
yeah.
same time. I love
Cecilia
that.
Paul. Sorry, my cat is like. literally standing on the window like that. I'm not
Oh
joking.
my gosh.
Sissy, don't fall. Hang on, I need to get her. Get down, baby. This is the culprit.
Hey,
Oh.
She's so cute.
gotta cut away to the cat.
I'm like, sorry, I had to get my baby.
It's
Okay.
all good.
No, for sure. Don't let him by the window. I lost my friend's cat for 3 days because he fell out the window.
Oh no, it's not open. This
Thank
was
God.
just her looking out. Don't say
Oh,
that.
I
Okay,
know.
thank
Yeah. I was like,
I'm like,
Charles,
don't
jeez.
manifest her. Well, we don't manifest bad stuff.
Yeah.
No,
No, no, no,
heck
no.
no. Lesson learned. So how do you know like what like laundry detergent? Like I've heard of like different ways of doing special effects. I'm please like teach me because I'm working on a movie too, and like I need to know this for cinematography. But how do you know these like makeshift ways of making blood and all this stuff? Is it just trial and error, or did you learn from someone, or?
Like, learning from people or just, trying, you know what I mean? Also like laundry detergent is epic because when wardrobe has to wash the clothes, there's already laundry detergent in the blood.
Hey,
So
knock on
it just helps you get the clothes even cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many secrets. I can't give up all my secrets because
Mm-mm.
obviously I put in the work to learn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he went to school and probably paid money for that stuff.
Right, but you know what? Like when I went to school, like I guess it helped me like kind of with like product knowledge, skin type, things like that. It kind of helped me better the skills that I learned in school. But you truly, at least for me, I didn't learn anything until I was in the field on set.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can sit here and learn all this stuff, but until you're there, like you're not gonna learn. And it's like if it's your first time on set, like honestly, I can't even remember like my very 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 first time ever on a professional set. I worked with Sean Whalen. He was he's an actor, but the best way for me to describe it for people to know if you were an 80s baby or what.
Hey, right here.
He was in the
Both
Got
of
Milk
us.
commercial. He was in that Got Milk commercial. He was like, woo,
Mm.
woo, woo. Remember
Yeah.
that Got Milk commercial where
Yeah.
he was so many cookies? Yeah. So Sean Whalen, him. It was John Kassir, the voice of Tales from the Crypt.
Ooh,
Wow.
jealous. I love him.
Wow.
He was
So
a
that was
skeleton?
my first, you guys. That was my first ever
Oh.
real gig,
What the
and
heck?
and it had to be pancake makeup because it was in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
This how fucking scared I was. I can literally still feel it. Like
Mm.
Wow.
it was in Beverly Hills. I'll never forget it. The guy's name was Jeff Broadstreet. He hired me. I will never fucking forget it. Jeff Broadstreet. It was off. It was on Beverly Hills, and I had to like walk up these stairs, go into this room, and Jeff Farley is like, if you look up Jeff Farley Charles right now, like we're like very 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 famous special effects makeup. He worked on, I believe, Death Becomes Her.
Oh my God.
One of the movies.
Death?
Yeah, Jeff Farley. Jeff Farley. He's a really big special effects makeup artist. So it was him, and then I was the regular MUA. And so when
Oh, wow.
there, I recognized Sean Whalen like right away. And then John Kassir, I had no idea. And then all of a sudden he starts talking like Tales from the Crypt. And oh my God, you sound like Tales from the Crypt. And he looks at me and he's like, well, I'm the voice, darling. And I was like, whatever. And he's like,
my God.
I'm serious. And I was like, no way. And then, and then when I found out who Jeff Farley was, I was just like, that's incredible. Like for my first ever real job on set.
That's sick.
Dang.
Like, I mean, I was fresh out of makeup school. Like I'm not, like I was like only like a year in.
Wow. Can you imagine hearing that voice over the walkie?
Oh my God. It actually, honestly, it'd probably be really, really like nostalgic and like calming.
Yeah, yeah,
Just, like,
honestly, yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah, and I love Halloween, so I'm all about that stuff. So
Yeah, we're Halloween babies.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Both
What is
October.
what is pancake makeup? What is that?
So pancake makeup is like very, very, very thick foundation.
Hmm.
I believe there's somewhere you have to activate with, I believe it's water. But yeah, it's like basically what they used in black and white films.
Wow,
Or like
that's
I
cool.
Love Lucy and things like that. Like it's very, I mean, it is. Think about it. Pancake. Think how thick pancake is. Like very, very thick makeup. And again, that was my first time ever doing it. I did learn it in makeup school, but again, I had never done it in makeup school.
Yeah.
I learned the technique, what have you. all that, but you've never done it on someone. And I remember like I was like, this is really thick. And he was like, we need more. And I was like, oh,
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my God.
noted. Okay. I was like, okay. So I just kept like pancaking that shit on. And yeah, no, it came out great. It looks really good. But yeah, I was so nervous. I will never forget how nervous I was. Like
Yeah.
I think my ex even like, went with me. Like I did because I was like, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
That's no, that's good. I think we all have those in the first on our first
Oh yeah,
films,
for
like for real.
sure.
But that's the thing, it's like looking back at it, we're like, oh my God, like being able to feel that again, it kind of puts you in check, in my opinion, for some of us. It's like, bro, like, it's like just knowing how you were back then compared to now. It's like once I start slacking, I'd be like, how was this back then? Like, holy shit, like, yeah, I
Yeah.
should be slacking. My very first film I worked on in Arizona, where's no film. I remember the director pre-production meeting. He was like, because I was just helping with lighting, still in film school. He was like, what did he say? He's like, so you're going to be a crew, huh? You're going to do lighting? He's like, if I were to tell you to break that window, would you do it? And I was
No,
like, shit, I was so nervous. I was like, well, it's your movie. I mean, if I get in trouble, you told me to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
Wild.
was nerve-wracking. And then I come out here to LA because I learned all this stuff. In film school, they're like, hey, be on time, do this, be strict, be strict. When I came out here, none of that shit was even practiced. I'm like, wait, people showing up late? Like, we're slacking? Like, they said to always be doing stuff. I don't know, it's just different experiences. But I was definitely on that, like, oh shit, like, I better not screw up because I want to impress these people to get my next job,
right.
and that so that's
Yeah.
I think about that all the time because like I get jaded sometimes from working on so many movies. You're just like, oh, I don't care, or oh, this, all that. Then you have to remind yourself like, why did we get into this?
Hmm.
Like just it takes a while. It takes a lot to get back for me at least sometimes to get back into that wanting to do it and
Well,
think of that
especially when
first.
you're on a feature because you're literally living the script. Like it's
Hmm.
eat, sleep. I mean, it's sleep, wake up, eat, sleep, repeat. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
this, the movie. You're like literally
Mostly
living,
repeat
yeah,
Yeah.
literally living the movie. So it's just like,
30
yeah,
minutes.
takes you out of reality for sure.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's great for
Well,
relationships.
isn't it, right? Oh my
Oh
gosh.
God. Where are
Well,
you 12 hours a day?
No. Yeah, it's
yeah, that's
wild.
why I could never. I don't think I could be with anybody other than if they're in entertainment because they wouldn't understand my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
wouldn't understand.
at
Yeah.
4 a.m. Like, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, 100%.
I sure am.
I hate to say it because
Oh
we're having
man.
such a wonderful time talking to you, Mandy, but that is a wrap on today's episode, you guys. Honestly, thank you. So I've literally learned so much from you within like the last 30 minutes, 20
You.
minutes.
You're so sweet.
Oh my God. I love it. I absolutely love it. Where can people find you? What's the name? Remind us the name of your podcast, your any socials that you have that you want to get out there?
Yeah. So my Instagram is Amanda underscore M as in Michelle underscore Terry. So it's just my first name with my middle initial and an underscore on each side. If you just go to that profile, all of my links will be there. So it
Nice.
has my podcast, which is Make Up Your Mind with Mandy. Make Up Your Mind podcast is what the Instagram is called. And then my art is Mandy's Mind. And then what else? My art podcast. Oh, and I'm working on a few other things, so those links are on there too.
Jesus.
But yeah, you could find everything on Instagram, and then my Facebook is Amanda Terry, and then my IMDb link is also in my Instagram
Nice.
profile as well. So I have 2 movies coming up for acting. I have 3 movies coming out, and then there's like some in post production. So
Heck yeah.
we're doing good. We're doing good.
When do you
Nice.
sleep?
I don't sleep even when I
Yeah.
have time to sleep. I can't sleep.
Oh
And I'm not
man.
joking. Like my brain just doesn't stop.
It doesn't
Like
okay.
having a lot of energy is great, but it's
Uh
at times it could be very overwhelming. So I think it's
Hmm.
great that I have this inner Jesus, Slate. My cat's name is Slate. Slate, watch out.
like
Um,
Slate, like the
yeah,
Slate. That's
yeah.
cute.
When I saved him the day that I was doing Slate, and he's black and white. So but what was I saying?
Have so much energy.
Yeah, I think I'm made for. I mean, it's very good for entertainment, but for regular life,
Hmm.
it's hard. Like I definitely don't need coffee ever.
Yeah. Wild.
So having a
Wow.
telemarketing job is
Yeah.
not in your is not in your to do.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
Yeah.
Uh, that's
I love
funny.
it. Oh my
I
God.
love it.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you
we're
so much for coming. I hope you had a good time with us.
I
This
yeah,
did
was,
for
too. It
sure.
was
I
fun.
was nervous getting back into. I'm like, how are we gonna do 30 minutes? But then
It goes
you
too
got,
slow. You
I
get
It
know,
does. I wish we had much longer
I
time,
know.
but
Yeah.
it's the Zoom and other people. Thank you, Zoom, for giving us limited time.
Yeah. Well, thank you
Great
guys so much
studio.
for listening. Thank you, Mandy, for coming
Thank
on.
you,
And
Mandy.
All right,
awesome.
perfect. All
Thank you
right,
so much
you
for your
guys.
time.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you. Have a good day, y'all.
You
You too.
too.
Bye.
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 Bye.